Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would take you along on another little walk of mine and just go over some of the things that I've been thinking about the maple syrup and lemonade cleanse. And I think what I want to talk about is that the maple syrup. Now, let's get one thing clear. I don't like any kind of syrup, whether it's maple or not. The grade B syrup is no longer in existence at the moment. I am using the proper dark maple syrup. So that's not a question. It's just that I think the actual syrup itself is so sweet now. It's a different type of syrup. I can't stand the taste. I don't want to talk badly about the cleanse because I think it's a wonderful thing for people to have to fall back on if they need it. And mind you, it's not for an everyday use. And I have all my hair in my mouth. It's not for everyday use. It's for medical purposes. It's for medicine. And lemons themselves are very medical. They've been used as medicine for centuries. And they both, they come from India and China. And they came to Italy and the rest of Europe, during the Spanish Inquisition and the Spanish Conquest. So, the medical purposes of lemons spread from there, and it also, of course, cooking. So, the lemons for me are not a problem. They're the same tree fruit as limes and mandarin oranges. So, I love those fruits. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is that no matter, I know that I'm using the right ratio of syrup and lemons, but for the life of me, I don't understand why the taste is so sweet. It's not what I remember, definitely not. So the syrup has changed. And also, the saltwater flush, which has been going okay. I had to skip it this morning because I had to get going with the boxes. I couldn't lose all that time. The saltwater flush is going okay, but I think the detox tea is like the syrup, it's changed. And although I love taking it at night, it's much milder, so I think it's working at a very much less intense pace. So anyway, those are the two differences that I think are causing me to think that it's not as intense as I remember it. So the first couple of times that I used this, everybody was so aghast. They were, why are you doing this? That's too drastic. But I wasn't hungry. And the change was enormous. Now, I've already said I'm not looking for body changes. I just want to get rid of all the toxins. And I really think that part of the cleanse has been fulfilled. My stomach no longer, nor has it been, bubbly, achy, for the longest period of time. So I think I'm pretty much happy with the results of my stomach being cleared of any toxins. And I don't seem to have much plaque on my teeth as I normally would at this time. My last tooth cleaning was in March, and usually I have much more buildup. So I think with all the lemons and the fasting, even before I did the liver cleanse, my teeth are, not as filled with plaque and bacteria as they may have been in the past. So But that's it in a nutshell. I don't think that the results are going to be as drastic as they have been in the past, and I think just my body might be slowing down or reacting differently to these substances than they have in the past. So I'm just guessing. And plus I'm very distracted. So you know, it's quite difficult to do this when you have a lot going on. Legally, this is all legal, guys. And, you know, I don't know what's going on with the bank. We have to figure it out. And, you know, this institution, I don't belong to it. I used to. But because of the certain people that I've talked about in my other videos are very heavily affiliated with this institution. You know, what I'm trying to say is somebody went through all the trouble of contacting the government, switching my mother's 2018 will to one that she made so many years before that. And what I'm trying to say is nobody would have known about that will. Nobody. Nobody would have known about that. So it's not like my mother went around telling people. I knew about it, and I knew that she updated it. I remember the lawyer coming to the hospital. How could I forget that? I paid for this in 2019 with my mother's checkbook. This, whatever happened, was illegal. And there's no sense in the bank saying that they have the right will because nobody gave it to them. Nobody gave them that will. This is what I'm trying to tell people. And it's going to be worked out, and I still haven't gone to a judge. If I have to, I will, but I'm going to let this play out. I can't cope with this stress. It's very, very difficult for me. So what I'm trying to say is I've been so distracted, very distracted, and I told you guys I was going to measure myself. I didn't. The day after this happened, I was so upset I just didn't. But at least I'm walking and I'm keeping up with the cleanse. I haven't had any food at all in almost 10 days, but I'm not hungry. I think the key is not to drink too much, because if you drink too much, you flush all that stuff out of your system, and then it just makes you hungry. So I try to retain as much of the syrup in my system as I can without drinking anything else. So I might have a little tea, but that's about it. Some water, that's about it. Not too much. Anyway, guys, that's my little update, and trying to figure out why this syrup is so sweet. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to keep you updated. I'm going to give you another update after my walk, and I'll let you see how things went. I hope everybody out there is having a great evening. So, thank you for watching and joining me. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, and bye for now.